My God is an awesome God. Fuck! This sucks. This sucks. This sucks. Every sentence is worse than the last. Shampoo sits around a campfire and tells scary stories about Ciney Bear's hair. But so I want Loud Convoy being like, "Are you winning, son?" And then I want the next frame to be Jar turning around in the chair. And I want him to, like, I don't know. He's got to be doing something crazy. He's got to be doing something crazy, though. I don't know, like huffing farts. You know, like how people huff whippets. We're going to do the Just a Robot video by JoontheKing. I would like to take this opportunity to ask everybody what their favorite Just a Robot moment is. Okay, there's a lot to choose from. But I will begin. I will start with the sharing stick. And I will say that my favorite Just a Robot moment is when he was defending himself against sexually harassing women on the internet. And he said, "I didn't call her Mamacita to, like, sexually harass her. I called her Mamacita to be racist because she was Mexican." That's my favorite Jar moment. And suffer. Let's go ahead and suffer. Let's do it. Let's do it together.
Just a Robot, or Jar for short, is a commentary creator whose story becomes stranger with every layer pulled back. It's an assemblage of arrogance.
I've won almost every single drama I've been in, even when—
And this is a great point here for Sid to bring up to everybody, you guys. The reason that you are all donned Mamacitas is because of Jar. We could not be here without him. So let's just really take a moment to reflect on that and just really appreciate it. We can begin now.
when I was on the losing side.
Questionable comments.
Want to see my
And ignorance of the very thing Jar was meant to provide clarity on.
You have pinned your channel to the reputation of someone and you've not even reviewed all the evidence. What is wrong with you? What's wrong with your programming, Mr. Robots?
Those clips were all in relation to Jar's
he's gay. That's what it is.
video on Ciney Bear 03, that to many was a defense of Ciney Bear, a predator that sent graphic images to minors as well as roleplayed with them, despite stating she would never do it again. Though Ciney Bear did receive a fair amount of coverage, there was increasing attention towards Jar, as this all exposed a pattern of behavior that brought both ire and amusement.
It's all Harley's fault that this is happening. I could make a video and put them all 6 feet under. She's the child who was too scared to get into a call with me.
Maybe you could come to the hotel room with me, lol, JK.
Yeah.
Maybe we could smash, but only if you're into it, though. I'm just kidding. Unless. Demonic Riz. Demonic Riz.
What a cute little puss.
Those
Forgot about that. 500 hits of psychic damage. What a great way to start the stream, guys.
clips only scratch the surface, as Jar has been involved in countless spats with other creators. As such, this video will attempt to go through his history and piece together how this all came to be. Jar did not have a typical upbringing. He claims he grew up homeschooled in a highly religious household. The latter
We can tell.
element is so extreme that he claims his mother ran a church through their household as no other place of worship shared their views. His earliest YouTube account was one dedicated to creating LEGO stop-motion videos, but as he grew older and changed, so did his tastes. In the early 2010s, Jar was watching creator I Hate Everything, a creator that uses a static image to represent themselves within their videos. This style online has been referred to as PNG tubing, a word that is a marriage of the image format PNG and YouTuber. The video in question that inspired Jar to want to adapt his style was I Hate Everything's video on the website DeviantArt. DeviantArt is a social media platform that is built around sharing art, possibly because of its communities that focus on the sharing of specific art, such as My Little Pony. Smaller communities were easily formed for not just the sake of sharing said art, but discussion of similar interests. The insular nature of these communities has allowed for the development of subgenres, ultimately leading to communities that share rudimentary fetish art. Their art and comments
These are all biblically relevant words.
have been extracted by other communities or individuals for the sake of mockery. This contrast of higher-end art to the lesser-known rudimentary art that is explored in I Hate Everything's video, as well as many others, also explored the melodrama of some of its users. This is where Jar comes in. His intentions for joining DeviantArt are varied. He has stated it was to find an artist to create his avatar for his would-be PNG tuber account. Another reason was because of the resulting drama of I Hate Everything's video, and similarly, he believed he could change the toxic community from the inside out. And so in March of 2014,
You know who else said that, guys? Xander Hall. And look at where we are now. It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. I'm going to infiltrate X community and I'm going to turn it around. No, you're not, bitch. You're going to get killed in the process, and you did.
Jar joined DeviantArt under the name CEO Author and jumped to the defense of I Hate Everything. Initially, Jar describes his conversations as small, and getting into tiffs with a different user that went under Purple Skull 99. This then ballooned into other members of DeviantArt, specifically members of the Halo fandom, jumping in.
It wasn't a specific community. I mean, I guess they were part of the Halo fandom, but that's about it. I wasn't involved in the Halo fandom. But I Hate Everything was.
That audio was from an interview I conducted with Jar. The following series of clips are from 2
very
videos
good.
in which Jar talks about his experience on DeviantArt, which is highly convoluted due to all the characters involved.
Hellblaze.
Tell me about it.
Gaming Skeleton.
Sonic 93, Yoshi V1, Princess Elizabeth 013, Melody, but I'm not 100% sure, the Heather Pack, Hyper Beam Eevee, the Kydalia, Beatrice, aka Foxy, and Shadowfan, who's now known as that crazy cat critic.
I really hate the voice changer. It actually makes it a lot worse. It's so much more demonic, I think.
That was only a taste of all the people mentioned. Jar speaks of endless tips, accusations, and melodrama that he does not even remember the conclusion of.
There were a lot of other things, but I don't remember the details, and eventually Hellblaze and her fanbase left me the fuck alone.
There do exist archives that provide insight to Jar's reputation on DeviantArt. This post, for example, is one that quotes Jar speaking of feeling depressed due to the pills he was taking, which culminated to him attempting.
He wasn't put onto that street pressed roll yet. That was a big game changer for him, was the street pressed roll. I have to actually change my answer. I don't know. The Mamacita thing is still way up there. But when he said that he was buying Adderall off the street and shit, and he held up a Ziploc sandwich baggie with like 2 pills in it, and then he spelled it roll. That lives in my head rent free, bro. It's like all I can think about. I dream about it. It's so fucking funny.
The reason the poster quotes Jar is to state he deserves to feel such a way because the poster claims Jar is responsible for their friend. Quote, you deserve to
He is responsible for the disappearance of JonBenet Ramsey. I agree. This is true.
go through the same suffering Score went through, including the hurt of one just like you led him to do. Unquote. The catch is, Jar has stated he does not even know who Scorn was.
Yeah, scoring a guy I never talked to. Yeah, I was falsely accused of murder twice. Like, I was just such an awful person that
He's so gay. I was falsely accused of murder, you guys. Shut up.
the mere idea of my existence caused these people to kill themselves.
Jar mentioned
Char is an info hazard. Very fucking true, dude.
he was accused of this sort of thing twice. The second time was allegedly from a user known as Chaos55T. This person, as corroborated by other DeviantArt users, developed a fictional entity known as Madness and tried to convince others in the community that it was a real being with varied success.
So,
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what this is, man. Like, it is the weirdest thing I have ever come across on the internet. The closest thing I can compare it to is Final Fantasy House. But she was trying to convince people of this entity named Madness, who existed on Earth, who was kicked out of both heaven and hell, and he can contact you, and all this other stuff if you believe in him. It was like
Jar's just we have Christian at home. How sad is that? Imagine being discount Christian. What a fucking fate, dude. A fate worse than death. That's insane.
this like weird little Wicca thing.
Jar also alleges he was on
It's a Wicca. Oh, excruciating watch, June. You've done it again.
multiple occasions accused of being a pedophile. Once for allegedly defending a 13-year-old who, by Jar's own words, was being homophobic and transphobic. Another time was because his avatar was of a pedophilic character, namely Herbert the Pervert from Family Guy. What made Jar a target in this space was that he was constantly defending others. For My Hate Everything, the
Well, let's be honest. There were other reasons there too. It's because we're kind of like really fucking stupid, but.
aforementioned 13-year-old, or even this user that goes by Destiny Loves Shiva, that would direct Jar to defend her on different threats. Jar's time on DeviantArt spanned from March 2014 to sometime before March 2015, as he deactivated his CEO author account. He did make a short-lived Just Some Guy 9001 account that was deactivated as users found out about his identity. Similarly, he deleted his YouTube channel in where he reviewed webcomics. This was a channel separate from the one where he made stop-motion Lego videos. This pressure, this necessity to remove one's digital footprint due to your reputation exposes the acute culture of this community and the nature of those that form it. In that, there is an obsession to interact, to reply, to comment on any tangential trauma, on anything said about oneself. And Jar's reputation was so buried that he had to start over with a new identity.
Just a robot.
The Just a Robot
It's going to be another probably like 200 hits of psychic damage, I think.
YouTube channel was meant to be run by multiple people, but in the end it was only Jar uploading. The first video was uploaded on October 14th, 2015. 7 months later, on May 2016, the channel had hit 1,000 subscribers. As for the videos on the channel, in all of them Jar uses a voice changer. A motivation for this was to hide his identity. A decision born from the fear that he would be discovered as CEO author. As for his content, Jar created commentary videos. Specifically, Jar would select a video and intersplice his commentary towards it rather than his audience. This is to say, his commentary was done as if speaking directly towards the author of the video.
If you don't like it, you don't have to be on his channel, so it's all like Jack.
I really hate it when people say, if you don't like it, just don't watch it. You do realize I can say the exact same thing to you, right?
What was the whole point of that video?
He didn't even distort his voice very well because you can still hear, like, I don't know what kind of accent he has. Maybe it's like, I don't know what kind of accent that is. Maybe that's like got dropped on your head accent. Like, he has such a very, very unique cadence. Like, I would be able to identify it in an instant. You know, the way that he talks is just so distinct. Like, there's no voice changer that could fix that. You know what I mean? You can hear it. I don't know. What happened to him? What happened to him? I want to know.
Video. Why if you guys don't like our videos, don't watch them.
I've already countered this argument. Quit repeating yourself.
Jar's content would not evolve much from here, though his videos would eventually include a custom robot avatar with different stills.
That's not the Tism accent, because there's plenty of people with autism that don't have that cadence, though. It's the, don't you know what I'm trying to say to you? It's like somebody who watched, like, way too much, like, medieval content when they were growing up. You know, like, maybe you watch, like, I catch myself doing this. Like, if I watch Alias Grace for a little bit there, I'm kind of like, I'm Irish now, and I just kind of, like, have this weird twang to my voice. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. There's something wrong with him. There's something wrong with him. It's like he spent too much time around, like, a medieval page boy or something like that. Like, that's what it sounds like. You know what I mean?
Meant to convey different emotions. This, at its core, is what Jar's channel was and would be. And for the time being, he was covering two popular trends: reaction channels and feminists. This placed him in the skeptic community. But this did not remain the case for long, as Jar was growing tired of what he was covering.
You know what? I'm tired of doing videos on reactors and social justice warriors all the time. I want to take a break. Maybe I'll do a commentary on something that won't make me angry. Hey, what's this? 11 Pokemon that could destroy the world? Well, that doesn't sound so bad.
Jar's video would spark a chain of events that would eventually land him in a very familiar yet distant space. But a different creator known as Doodletones that had a similar sized channel that coincidentally was also a PNG tuber with a robot avatar and a voice modifier made a video critical of Jar's video that was critical of the Pokemon video.
Today I'm bringing you guys 11 Pokemon that could destroy the world. For further clarification, I'm talking about the actual destruction of the Earth, not humanity.
Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I spent several hours out of my day hypothesizing about what Pokemon could destroy the world. Like,
And by Earth, I mean our Earth, not the Pokemon world.
Well, the Pokemon world is based off our own world, but I get what you're talking about.
As it turned out, Doodletones made a second response to Jar's most recent response, in which Jar made a response to that response.
I just finished watching Doodletones' new video about me, and you know what? For the most part, I agree.
This online confrontation was set to balloon in the same way Jar's drama on DeviantArt ballooned with endless layers of responses. But in this situation, Jar saw what this was becoming and stated he would not allow this back and forth to become any larger than it was.
If you do end up making your commentaries, I'm not going to respond to them, mainly because if I respond to them, I think it will just make this whole thing go on longer than it has to.
That video was published June 19th, 2016.
Rare insight. Rare insight, you guys.
Jar published his third video responding to yet another video Doodletones made on him, as well as various small commentary channels on August 24, 2016.
Let's begin with this video right here.
Mr. Warbot, how you can stand your fans tagging the Doodletones for negative views? I mean, seriously.
Wow, that was the worst jump cut
I don't want to watch this. I don't want to watch this. I don't want to watch this. This is so depraved. This is so stupid. I don't want to watch it. I don't want to watch it. I don't want to. I'm not having fun. This sucks. This fucking sucks. This video blows.
I've ever seen. Learn how to edit.
This video is just over an hour long and includes countless responses, often responding to one another's videos. Though Jar would eventually make yet another response to Doodletones of sorts, that did not come until a year later. In between that time, Jar stuck with mostly covering reaction channels and feminists. He even made an outro where the lyrics reflected this.
My eyes have seen the glory of the cleansing of YouTube, debunking SJWs and feminazis too.
The worst thing is, you know that he made this and he was like, this is straight gas, bro. This is fucking fire. You know who's gonna love this? The Mamacitas. It's like, he sat down and he made this and he was like, this fucks. How many times do you think he recorded himself singing this gay little song? How many times he had to not only script it, he wrote down the song and then he probably recorded himself a couple dozen times till he got like the perfect take and then decided to edit it. He probably listened to it, you know, hundreds of times to get it just right. Like, he's cringe, but he's free, I suppose.
Criticize reactionist in hopes they get the boot. Just to roll on margins on.
The song Jar is singing over is the battle hymn of the Republic, or so it seemed. Jar's inspiration was later revealed to be something else. For now, this is the outro he had for a style of content that was increasingly losing popularity across YouTube. Jar's eventual popularity did not come from his coverage of—
That's crazy that everybody got really bored of anti-SJW content, like, so quick, because it's the same fucking video 100 times. Crazy that people got bored of that.
Reaction channels or even drama, like this response video he made in defense of Doodletones. This late 2017 uptick in views came from his most popular style of video.
Definitely media reviews, hands down, not even close.
While Jar's drama-oriented videos had the potential to skyrocket in views, his media reviews that mostly focused on cartoons were consistent with views. Jar even attributes this review of a Gumball episode as the reason his channel blew up, and the Social Blade graph demonstrates this as well. Though he continued to dabble with drama videos, Jar's media reviews were almost guaranteed to hit over 100,000 views, while his more drama-oriented videos within the same time period were far less consistent. Even if some could eventually outperform his reviews, there was an additional benefit to his media reviews.
Why? Because being a woman is the worst. It's like playing one of your video games without the stick of happiness. Do you mean the joystick?
I can't believe it.
Good dick joke. Good one. Good one. Good one.
Let that get past the censors. For those of you who don't get the joke, the joystick is a metaphor for penis.
Thank you for letting us know, Jar. I really appreciate that. I really, really appreciate that. I'm glad that he was able to clarify that. I'm really happy that he was able to clarify that. You know in Bird Box where the guy's like, "You have to see," and he like holds the old lady up to the window and he's like prying her eyes open and she's like, "Oh," and he's like, "Isn't it so beautiful?" That's how I feel watching this video. That's how I feel watching this video. Like, I'm the old lady that's about to get demonically possessed and for no discernible reason fucking kill myself in a video game in front of God and everyone. That's how I feel right now. I am the old woman from Bird Box right now. That is me.
Many of the top comments from this video just had Jar explaining an obvious joke. This became a joke in itself. The Odd Ones Out, a channel with over 12 million subscribers at the time of the tweet, quoted this word for word. The additional benefit of Jar's reviews was that it was casting a wider net. His reviews were more innocuous and less esoteric than his drama videos. Drama videos, like the Dudotone saga, that would become more convoluted and have less audience interest as they went on. Whatever content Jar decided to favor for his channel did not matter as its momentum was lost. As mid-2018, his channel, or rather his friend's channel as it was initially a collaborative project, was hacked. A hack that Jar claims was due to his friend downloading Skyrim mods loaded with computer viruses that had his friend locked out of the email account tied to the YouTube channel. Though right before this happened, Jar had a channel he had full control over, a second channel that covered fictional characters with a larger focus placed on analyzing them and their abilities. With his original channel hacked, the second channel turned main channel assumed his traditional content, media reviews, and coverage of drama. These videos even had a unique intro that only appeared in a few videos before being retired.
Debunking SJWs and feminazis too. Just a robot's the guy who will teach you stuff that Gumball is lit and T-Moss Boss is shit. Superman and Goku fanboys always give me bluff. Goku fan file beyond 3D.
Sorry guys, I intentionally disassociated there for a second. One of my friends was at a concert and was like, "Do you want merch?" So I had to take a minute to look at that. So I'm so sorry if you were actually paying attention for this. We're going back a little bit, sorry.
Account tied to the YouTube channel. Though right before this happened, Jar had a channel he had full control over, a second channel that covered fictional characters.
Sorry guys, more torture.
The additional benefit of Jar's reviews was that it was casting a wider net. His reviews were more innocuous and less esoteric than his drama videos.
There we go.
Drama
This is the last
videos,
thing
like
I
the
remember.
Dudotone saga, that would become more convoluted and have less audience interest as they went on. Whatever content Jar decided to favor for his channel did not matter as its momentum was lost. As mid-2018, his channel, or rather his friend's channel as it was initially a collaborative project, was hacked. A hack that Jar claims was due to his friend downloading Skyrim mods loaded with computer viruses that had his friend locked out of the email account tied to the YouTube channel. Though right before this happened, Jar had a channel he had full control over, a second channel that covered fictional characters with a larger focus placed on analyzing them and their abilities. With his original channel hacked, the second channel turned main channel assumed his traditional content, media reviews, and coverage of drama. These videos even had a unique intro that only appeared in a few videos before being retired.
Debunking SJWs and feminazis too. Just a robot's the guy who...
How is this worse? How is it worse? How is this actually worse than the other one? This one's like also so gay. I don't... Dude, come on. Come on. Excruciating watch, you guys. Excruciating watch. It's like being drug across like a field of glass by my feet. It's terrible.
Who will teach you stuff that Gumball is lit and T-Moss Boss is shit. Superman and Goku fanboys always give me bluff. Goku fan file beyond 3D. Is anime sexist and no limits fallacy? Get your pop on your top, get all the candy that you bought.
Oh, it's even longer now. We get like a whole feature length song. This is like not even the sample. We get the whole version. Dude, I'm gonna fucking... I don't even know what I'm going to do. Nothing sounds like enough of a physical punishment to match the mental anguish that I'm in right now. Like, again, he wrote this fucking song, you guys. I hate it. I hate it. I said last night, you know, I've been being viscerally assaulted, psychically raped from all, like, literally every time I get on Twitter, there's like 27 clips of Hobo Johnson. There's 35 fucking clips of Edward Sharpe and the Magnetic Zeros. And it's like, I don't know what peace is right now. And I just don't know what I need. I just don't know what I need.
There's another episode of Just a Robot.
While Jar was able to capture some of the momentum he had, his channel would peak January 2019. Never again would Jar get more than 1 million views a month. A reason for this decline could be a lack of focus in genre. This tracks with what is found on Jar's channel. In 2019, Jar made videos on gang stalking, on fictional characters, on Dark Souls 2 being his favorite game, and a video covering an infamous creator. These are vastly different in subject, which possibly made it more difficult to cement an audience as there was hardly any consistent theme on his channel. This remained true for 2020. Then in 2021, Jar had gotten the hack channel back, but continued to use his current channel as a main one. It was here that he covered the developing drama around the art community. Jar's relationship with this community mirrors his relationship with the DeviantArt community back in 2015, meaning there were many alliances broken and built at a whim, dramas that were seemingly endless, and as they went on, became more and more convoluted.
Yeah, I would describe it, every other YouTube community, as a city. This is a small town. Everybody knows everyone. Everyone's always up in everyone else's business.
This community to Jar had the same attraction that the DeviantArt one did, but rather than hashing out disagreements in an isolated space through text post, Jar, like virtually all creators involved, responded through video. Content creator Lanza made a video going through the art community's various dramas. At the end of the video, he shares
Is this like the 9-hour video that I refuse to watch? Very cool.
his perspective on the community.
The people in this community, be it the fans or the creators, are some of the most pedantic, semantic, and overly sensitive people I've ever seen in my time online. People will make video after video after video on somebody on some of the most stupid shit imaginable.
Jar has described this community as a small town. The majority of the dramas don't reach larger audiences, though every now and then, a creator such as Creepshow Art will get relatively tremendous coverage.
It's like the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, and I know it's just going to keep getting worse. It's just going to keep getting worse. Oh, God.
As their actions were so egregious, it brings interest from outside the community. As Jar tended to focus on creators within this small community, it only guaranteed he'll be making videos for its equally small audience. While this continued to capture his channel well into 2022, it was in 2023 that Jar decided it was time to change his focus.
I'd rather not stay and be corrupted by drama like so many others have before me.
How did that go?
Now, I want to make it clear, I'm still going to be talking about drama every now and then, but instead it's going to be more like what Turkey Tom does, a documentary-style video.
Oh.
That came from Jar's video titled I'm Leaving, posted January 12, 2023. This announcement was followed by increased viewership. Jar had again begun making media reviews a larger part of his channel, this time focusing on Disney and his franchises. However, in 2024, his viewership once again fell steeply as Jar's channel again lost focus. On his formerly hacked channel, Jar started making a spree of response videos. These, at their most intense, were over 2 hours long.
Wait a damn minute, what does that say?
On his formerly hacked channel, Jar started making a spree of response videos.
What does that say? So, a Vosh fan made a video covering my videos. Is every movie bombing because of wokeness? He's a small YouTuber, but I feel like horsing around. I have been wanting for one of these breadtuber-like streamers to make a video on me. Much like Vosh, on a farm. I'm not going to let the opportunity pass me by. Okay, that's a good joke. Okay, that's like the one. Okay, we can give him that one. That one's good. That one's good. Credit where credit is due. You know, broken clocks, blah, 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 whatever the fuck you want to say. That's good. That's good. That's good. Good. Much like Vosh on a farm, I'm not going to let this opportunity pass me by. That's actually kind of fire. He was cooking with that one. That one's pretty good. That one's pretty good. He gets 1 point for that one.
Videos. These, at their most intense, were over 2 hours long and rarely received more than 10,000 views. These were responsive videos, 2 videos that at times received less than 1,000 views. Jar does not treat content creation as a job, but as a hobby. This is why he makes videos regardless of how poorly they perform. But mistakes and the like pass by easier as they reach a smaller audience, and the spats he gets himself into are for the most part innocuous. But what would happen if Jar were to make a video of this caliber on something with weight? On something that was controversial enough to breach the walls of his small community? What if Jar were to make a video on Ciney 3?
That'd be crazy. That'd be
a
so
channel
weird.
formerly known as Scootaloo Loves Sans. As the name and the banner suggest, My Little Pony and Undertale
Never mind.
play a large part in this channel's content. At 22 million views, this is the channel's most viewed video. The majority of the channel consists of characters from My Little Pony drawn in
I'm gonna start crying. Why is everyone gay? Why is everyone gay? Am I the only fucking normal person left alive? Am I the only normal one left? I fucking... Oh my god. Oh my god. Kill me. Kill me. Kill me. Kill me. Kill me. Kill me.
an animation loop matched up to music. These videos' titles almost always includes the words meme and the suggestion of 13+. Scootaloo Loves Sans, or Ciney published her most popular videos between 2017 and 2018 when she was around 14 years old. But what about the rest of her videos? While they are virtually all about characters dancing, some of them have grotesque themes. This is one she made in celebration for reaching 300 subscribers. It contains various renditions of a My Little Pony character being stripped of their lungs, eyes, arms, hands, the works.
Oh wow,
this is not a
that's
standalone video.
Crazy.
This one is titled Hey Juicy, Meme, plus 13, Trigger Warning, Kidnappings.
What? What?
/abuse. Videos of have grotesque themes. This is one she made in celebration for reaching 300 subscribers. It contains various renditions of a My Little Pony character being stripped of their lungs, eyes, arms, hands, the works. This is not a standalone video. This one is titled Hey Juicy, Meme, plus 13, Trigger Warning, Kidnapping / Abuse. Then there's this one titled Caramel Dancin', 13 plus, Vent / Suicide Warning.
They just let anybody access the internet. They just let anybody access the internet. They just let anybody be accessing the internet. Like,
while most videos are of anthropomorphic ponies, there are a few that place her human avatar as the focus of the video. This is one of her having a nightmare in where the description reads, quote, just event / stress reliever / edgy flip a clip movie, IDK. I don't know what you guys want from me, but I'm sure it was this. I'm sorry. Unquote. Ciney Bear is a masochist. She derives sexual pleasure from her own pain. But not just the pain, but the graphic nature of where the torture could lead. She has
I am violently unwell right now. I'm very, very, very upset with the energy that we've created in the studio this afternoon, guys. I
has drawn herself split in half. The GIF on screen is a clear variant of the detailed one that cannot be shown. Her entries allude, perhaps outright state the trauma she experienced as a child. Ciney's
not the rape comic, bro. Oh my god. You guys, I'm begging you to just go to therapy. Stop making your trauma everybody else's fucking problem, bro. No, go to therapy. Stop drawing fucking rape cartoons to process what happened, please.
Art, as well as relationship drama, has been the subject of controversy in the past. But in September 2024, a Google Doc on Ciney began to gain traction. It spans 111 pages. It is largely inflated due to the screenshots involved. It begins by breaking down the two avenues Ciney would use to engage in sexual conversations with minors. One was her Discord server, and the second was Sock Gang, a Discord chat that the
13 plus Discord server, where we're posting about rape porn and rape fantasies and comics. Not even just like the word rape comic is like a sentence. It's like a sentence that is said aloud for all to hear. It is not spreading Christmas cheer. I'm gonna fucking lose it.
The author of the doc participated in. Quote, I met Ciney around 2020 to 2021 due to me joining a friend group she happened to be part of. Me, Ciney, and a few others who were part of that friend group made a group chat together called Sock Gang to talk back and forth with one another. Unquote. The following pages contain Discord screenshots of Ciney engaging in sexual conversations. The names are censored, and the age is placed alongside the censored names. Ciney, in the first screenshot, is 18, talking about being horny in a church to two 15-year-olds. As seen on
My God is an awesome God. Fuck! This sucks.
On page 5, she would post her gore fetish art to the group. As for Ciney's Discord server, a server largely built from the reputation of her channel that advertised her videos as 13+, also had rules that users had to be 13 years or older. The author of the doc states, quote, these rules have not been changed or altered since 2021. I was actually the one who wrote these rules for the server when it first was created because I was a moderator. Unquote. On page 10 and 11 are screenshots of a moderator reinforcing the rules to not discuss sexual topics and a screenshot that shows rule number 4 of the server. Quote, no NSFW topics, art, or nude images under any circumstances. Unquote. Page 12 then
Oh, wow, we did a really good job with that one.
contains a screenshot of Ciney posting her naked avatar with a sign
Oh my fucking God!
that says loot. The text next to her avatar reads, quote, you can loot Ciney, I don't mind.
Have you guys noticed that the more that we learn about, like, Ciney Bear, the further my hairline recedes? Have you guys noticed that? Have you noticed that? I'm starting to lose my hair because of Ciney Bear. Fuck. Every sentence is worse than the last. Every sentence is worse than the last.
Who is this Calvin Garrar? Who is he?
Thank you very much, Rose Weaver. Everybody witness, please. This is what everybody wanted me to watch. I'm sorry.
Malcolm has all the IQ of a baked potato, so no, I don't think so.
Arasumo monei for therapy.
Thank you very much, Bionic. Everybody witness, please. I just I saw somebody say, quote, this video is gonna kill Malcolm. Truer words have never been spoken, bro.
Mind. Unquote. The author of the doc makes it clear that Ciney was both breaking her own rules and was 19 at the time she posted this in her server. She also posted the same gore art in the server that she posted on Sock Gang. The pages that follow depict many instances of Ciney encouraging sexual comments in her server with minors that have stated they are as such. Page 43 of the doc marks the beginning of several images of Ciney's fan comic of two original
Not the rape comic, bro. Fuck! Oh my god. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. I'm fine. I'm having a great time. Is everybody having fun? Woo! We're having a great time, aren't we, guys? Woo!
Characters. Boy and Nightmare Sans. These are not of her creation, and the author of the doc goes into the turmoil between Ciney's sexualizing of these characters and the person who designed the characters being displeased with it. Starting page 91, the doc goes in depth in discussing Ciney's online sexual exchanges with an individual the author names O, who was around 2 years younger than Ciney, and they began texting frequently when Ciney was 19 and O was 17. On page 108 is the conclusion of this. Quote, Ciney sent a few messages to the commentary channel who made a video about the entire situation with O, and I'm going to end this document off with it for a reason. Unquote. The message that Ciney allegedly sent this commentary channel reads, quote, I am aware I shouldn't have been talking like that to a minor who I hadn't known for very long. I made a note to myself and my friends that I'm not going to talk to minors like that ever again. In fact, I'm that was, yes, that's exactly what we did, right? It doesn't get worse, right? Like, we don't do it again, right? Like, this is the end of it, right? We could be done with the video, right? Going to refrain from making new friends with people under 18 years old, unquote. The doc author closes with, quote, I understand that a lot of these were from 2022 through 2023, and it is now September of 2024. However, it has taken me a while to build up the courage to finally speak about all this, unquote. This was not an isolated incident, and it was not the only Google Doc released to expose Ciney. On September 15th, 2024, a new Google Doc was released, the user of which goes by NO. This doc is 188 pages, and like the one prior, is largely inflated with screenshots. The previous doc covered Ciney's actions from 2021 through 2023, and it ended with her promising not to interact with minors. The events of this doc describe Enno's personal experiences with Ciney, which took place right after the events of 2023, as Enno reached out to Ciney, attempting to comfort Ciney with the controversy she was going through. Then, in February 2024, Ciney responds asking how old Enno is. Enno responds, stating they are 14 years old and knows that Ciney is not meant to talk to minors. Yet Ciney responds again, this time with, quote, cries, why are all the funny people children? Nah. I just don't want to become uber close with minors, unquote. Ciney was 20 years old at the time of sending that. Enno then posted a screenshot of a 4-hour-long call, claiming that they would talk for hours. By June,
what do you have in common with a 14-year-old? I think that's crazy. I think that's crazy. What do you have in common with a 14-year-old? What do you guys, what do you even talk about? Do you, like, go and, like, play Legos and shit with them? Like, you're, like, fighting with the Legos and shit? Are you, like, pretend playing wizards in the backyard with sticks and shit? Like, what do you mean?
Their conversations landed on—
What did that say?
Enno then posted a screenshot of a 4-hour-long call, claiming that they would talk for hours. By June, their conversation—
Thick pubes, I'm gonna fucking— Everything's fine. I almost lost it there. I almost did, but then I remembered I can do all things through Christ who compels me. Write that down.
Conversations landed on sexual topics. Ciney would share her fetishes, such as the one where she wants to be—
Did that say butt crack on me right now? Fuck! A butt crack fetish? What? A butt crack fetish? Oh my god! You're like, I just can't fucking help it, babe. I think that Larry the Cable Guy's ass crack is so fucking sexy. I can't explain it. I'm gonna fucking... Please euthanize me.
Add-on. Screenshots of the sort make up the majority of the—
I don't want to look at these. Okay. We are entering hypersex. I'm gonna...
doc. On page 92, there is a drawing of the character Boy engaging in sexual activity with Ciney's avatar. Then from pages 108 through 176 is a comic of the original character's Nightmare Sans being punished by the original character Boy. The plot and possibly intentions behind this comic are exposed on page 136. Quote, why are you doing this to me? Who are you? I'm glad you asked. I don't have a real name, but you can call me Boy. Boy? That's me. I'm a deity. My job is to protect those who can't protect themselves, namely children. Oh, that's right?
Oh, no.
That look says it all.
Oh, no.
Yes, you're quite fond of kids, aren't you? No, wait, it's not like that. The context doesn't matter. I know what you did. Unquote. The final pages of the doc—
I'm scared. I'm scared. I don't want to know more. I don't want to know anymore.
Are more drawings of a sexual nature. Ciney has shown that she has acknowledged her actions. She has promised to not engage in conversations with minors, yet immediately did so. What's more, a third doc would come out. This time, the author claimed that they were 15 interacting sexually with Ciney while Ciney was 18.
This is like the fucking fourth person that has been forcefully exposed. Fuck.
Meaning this took place within the first doc's timeframe. As where all this was leading to, Jack, also known as Birdie, a content creator and Ciney's at-the-time roommate, released a video titled, My Roommate Groomed a 14-year-old. I Need Help.
Okay, I have—
What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh my god. My roommate just killed and butchered 82 kittens to death. I need help. not clickbait. Please like, comment, and subscribe. What? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. No. No. What the fuck?
To be kind of quiet because Ciney is in the other room because she called.
Oh my god. Guys, I have to be really quiet for this segment because my roommate that butchers kittens is in the next room and I need help. I'm gonna...
I'm sick from work today. I'm, like, this is like an emergency, but just trying to, like, spill my...
the fucking gay little avatar playing on the phone while addressing serious allegations that your roommate is a fucking pedophile. Oh my god. Oh my god.
guts as fast as I can so that I can be safe and so that Ciney doesn't hurt anyone else.
Birdie advertises a GoFundMe. A fund not for the victim, but for themselves to move out because they felt that...
Literally, I didn't know fuck all about this Birdie bitch. Fuck her, she could go right to hell. Fuck you. Fuck you, Birdie. 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 I hope that your mozzarella sticks are always cold on the inside. Fuck you. I fucking hate you, Birdie.
They were in danger. This GoFundMe eventually raised $11,000. Birdie then speaks of how Ciney interacted with them.
I also consented to her, like, touching my boobs.
What? Literally, get a diary. Stop! I don't need to know this much about you.
Like, I guess, like, this stuff is fine because I consented to it, but there's stuff that she did that I didn't consent to. Like, she would often poke me, like, in the ass or, like, on my crotch and, like, make jokes about fingering me, and, like, I told her not to do this, and I said no multiple times, and I would even, like, scream if she did it, but she did it even as recently as, like, a few nights ago, I think.
Also included in the video is a statement from Eno.
But honestly, I can't help but feel regret knowing that I did something that could impact her, and what this will do to her channel and the people around her.
The last segment of the video contains a secretly recorded confrontation that Birdie had with Ciney.
It's not a mistake, like, you can't just accidentally send a 14-year-old porn.
No,
like,
no, you can't.
You groomed them. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. What you did was grooming. You have been inappropriate with me, too.
Wait, how?
You know how I told you not to, like...
Hey girl, we have to sit down and have this really serious conversation about how you're a pedophile, but I just want to let you know that it really crossed my boundaries when you told me that, like, you would eat my cooking if I paid for groceries, and then you got fast food for the rest of the week. Like, I know, like, I understand, like, we're just going to put a pin in the pedophile thing really quick, and then we're going to circle back, but I really want to address the way that you really upset me by not, you know, following through with what you promised me, which was eating the food that I cooked. If you didn't want to eat my meals that I meal prepped, you could have just told me, but, like, I ended up wasting food. You know what I mean? So, like, do you have anything to say about that anyway? Like
poke me in the butt or, like, on my crotch and you still do it?
Oh, Wait, do I do it in the crotch, Ellie?
Like, I don't know, sometimes. You still make jokes about, like, fingering me and stuff, and you asked me to sit on your face that one time. Like, I'm gonna be honest, Ciney. I don't want to live with you anymore.
Oh my god.
I don't feel safe here anymore after learning what happened. Dude.
And then she's like surprised Pikachu. She's like, what do you mean you don't want to live with me anymore? What are you talking about?
Fucking crying my eyes out earlier when I found out what you did.
And instead of calling the cops or, you know, trying to find out who was inappropriately contacted so I could reach out to them, instead of starting like a GoFundMe to help the victims, I figured, I can't wait to make this about me.
It broke my heart, Ciney, that you would do that.
Birdie's video does not end there, but with an animation they were working on just to not have the work go to waste. An animation where Birdie and Ciney's avatar are pole dancing. Then
literally, I mean this in, oh my god. Oh my god! I spent all these months making this really cute animation, but it turned out that my roommate, like, fucking raped somebody. But anyway, it's really cute, so please like, comment, and subscribe. Oh my fucking god. Can we do, like, ultra, super, mega late-term abortions? Can we do those? Are there any states that do those? I know that some people think that you can, like, abort the baby after it's born and shit like that. Is there anywhere that actually does that? Just out of curiosity. Just purely out of curiosity. You know, what is that, like, 400 months after birth? Anywhere? Asking for a friend.
Ciney Bear's video was shortly uploaded after Birdie's, in where she admits to grooming.
I'm sorry to everyone I've ever made uncomfortable with my sexual content. I'm sorry to the victim I groomed.
About 2 weeks later, Ciney stated that she wanted to kill Birdie and then uploaded another video. Now she...
Okay, Xander Hall. Okay, Xander Hall.
Malcolm has all the IQ of a baked potato, so no, I don't think so.
Cucinet free di Ferret.
Oh, thanks for the $1.99, bud. Everybody witness, please.
She was stating that she was not a groomer and that she made that video under duress. She also states she heard Birdie recording their exposed video and details what happened after, which is that her and Birdie went to Panera, and while waiting for food, Ciney broke down in tears as she knew Birdie was soon.
Did she get her the Panera lemonade that kills you? Could have altered the course of history right there with the Panera lemonade that kills you.
Soon moving out.
He got a Red Bull, I got food too, but my stomach was in knots and I couldn't eat anything. We watched Rick and Morty while we ate, and I remember asking if we could try finishing
Rick and Morty, Rick and Morty, Rick and Morty, Rick and Morty. I'm literally gonna, like, I hate these people. I hate them for endless amounts of reasons, okay? The very obvious reasons are that they're all sick, depraved, disgusting, pedophile, groomer, fucking disgusting, redacted, fucking literally the worst human being you've ever met in your entire life. But, like, we went to Panera and we got a Red Bull and then we watched some Rick and Morty. It's like I'm gonna fucking beat my face into the desk until I can no longer fucking see because my eyeballs have been squished into like a little fucking Jello shot puddle on the fucking table to be free from this suffering. These are real people. They're like out. You could be like at Walmart and run into this person. It's insane. It's insane. Somebody needs to do something about this. Donald Trump, President Trump, please, 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 President Trump, save me. Oh my fucking God. I'm ready to be invaded by China. I'm ready to speak Mandarin. I'm so ready to work in a Nokia phone factory with the suicide nets. Please, please take me. Somebody wake up fucking Lenin. Wake him up right now. Somebody go and wake him up. Somebody wake up Lenin. Wake up fucking Stalin. Wake up Mao. Get them up. Like in fucking Mulan, where he's walking around with the fucking gong and he's like waking the ancestors. Everybody needs Mao Zedong, Stalin, Lenin. Get them up. All these people belong in the Gulag mines. Please, please, please. The only thing I want for Christmas is for Joseph Stalin to come back and make gulags for people like this. Please, God. Please. I have one simple wish. I have one wish. Okay, I'm fine.
Rick and Morty before he left, and he said,
I think that this is a new record, guys. I crashed out 29 minutes into this video. I think that's a new record.
But that sounded like a good idea. I laid in bed with him, and he showed me funny videos, but I just kept crying.
With Birdie moving out, one of the cats they had went with him. Ciney was not pleased with this, which turned into a debacle of attempting to get what she believed to be her cat back. Only that Birdie had left the cat in the care of someone else. Ciney later recorded and uploaded her unsuccessful attempt.
Lenin, wake up. I don't like this. Like, at this point, I'd even fucking take Pol Pot, dude. Like, that guy fucking sucked, but I would take Pol Pot. Come on, please, please.
Time to get the cat back.
I want to build a time machine so I can go back and I can alter the course of history so the internet is never created. Please.
Hello. I'm here for my cat.
No.
What do you mean, no?
Cynthia, you're not allowed here.
What do you mean?
Cynthia, go home.
Cynthia, I told you, I do not let pedophiles into my... Cynthia, we've talked about this, sweetie. This is a pedophile-free zone. I'm gonna need you to respect my boundary and exit, please. This is so... I could really use a Panera lemonade that kills you right now.
Your father let me inside. Where's my cat?
This recording ends with Ciney getting kicked out.
Okay, I'm still 911 then. Go! Get! Go!
Fuck you! Fuck you! Go!
Go! Just go! Just go!
Fuck you!
And thank you.
You have until the 25th!
Ciney was not very...
You have until the 25th, period, period. Tell her, yes.
Pleased with Birdie, and she was not the only one. Birdie was also receiving flack for the lengthy history of acting erratically online. This is a screenshot of a message Birdie sent to a 13-year-old while Birdie was 16. Quote, I think you're...
What a terrible day to have eyes. This is sent to a 13-year-old. I've considered you as a viable option for a partner. Are you like a fucking 1920s, like, chimney sweep trapped in the body of somebody in the present age? Oh, it seems as though the courting, you are of the best variety of me to choose from. Like, literally, I want you to melt your fucking face with the closest thing that you can find. I don't care what it is. Literally, melt your fucking face. Melt it!
You're pretty mature for your age. That's one of the reasons I've considered you as a viable option for a partner." Unquote. Birdie does not regard this as grooming and even blames the 13-year-old forcing the relationship upon them.
Exactly 5 days after said breakup, I was asked out by my former friend Draggy, who was 13. I was 16, and it was my responsibility as the older person to turn them down. But because of the mental state I was in, I was unable.
But because I was literally like neurodivergent, I literally couldn't help it, Your Honor. I literally was too traumatized to say no to the adulterous minor that came on to me on Discord. You guys,
to make the right decision.
While it can be disputed whether or not this was grooming, in Birdie's eyes, their relationship with a 14-year-old when they were 12 was grooming.
I know a few of you are probably going to say this as some sort of counter-argument, so I'd like to acknowledge it. The age gap wasn't, like, huge. I was 12 and she was 14, but, like, let's not get caught up in the logistics of grooming. I am not
Is there such a thing as like a court order that like prevents you from being able to date people? You know, like sometimes if you like commit a crime on the internet that you get like an injunction or something and you can't be on the internet. It's like part of your punishment. Do they do that for like dating? Do they do that? Where it's like, you're such a fucking idiot. Like literally you are so dumb. You are literally so fucking dumb that you actually are not allowed to be in a romantic relationship as per the law. Is there anywhere that does that? Is there anywhere that does that so I can move to that location like right now? Anybody? Anybody?
Just using the word, I can confidently say that this is what this was.
There is also the Ferret event. This is only the tip of the iceberg behind Birdie's lore. But this story is not about Birdie or even
What is
Ciney.
this?
I know about the Ferret. Yeah, my roommate came in and he said, "Did you hear about the Ferret?" And I just said, "Yes, I know about the Ferret."
Jar was dead.
You guys, did she fuck the ferret? Just say psych. Oh my god, witness please. Dude. Did she fuck the ferret? Did she fuck the ferret? Guys.
IQ of a baked potato, so no, I don't think so.
Guys, please.
Said, I'm making a video on Ciney.
I also fully edited the previous version, where it was like more bashing her.
His first draft was done. It was fully edited, but not uploaded as Jar was displeased with how it came out. Additionally, there was a creator in defense of Ciney whose arguments piqued Jar's interest.
Point is, I saw Kumo defending Ciney, and you know, a lot of his arguments seemed pretty convincing to me.
Jar speaks of being indecisive, yet at this time, in late September, 2 Google Docs on Ciney had been released. Nearly 300 pages of evidence were out there. While Jar and most scrolled through these, he did not go through the entirety of the lengthy documentation. Rather, he reached out to Ciney and was crafting a video that appeared to be in her favor. There are many possible explanations as to why Jar would handle a live grenade, some of which can be explained by his time online. Because his confidence comes from the DeviantArt days to his experiences with the art community, and the arrogance that came with surviving through it.
I've won almost every single drama I've been in, even when I was on the losing side.
This is from the video Jar made on Ciney.
I'm so fucking scared, you guys. I'm so fucking scared right now.
He brings forward the belief that he wins the conflicts he's involved in, though does not consider those to not hold much weight. There are conflicts about if Pokemon can destroy the world, or conflicts about individuals misrepresenting another's intentions. They are often esoteric, small, and innocuous. Carefully considered and crafted arguments hardly matter in this context, but when dealing with something as serious and prevalent as an accused predator, it calls for a far more serious approach. This is something Jar failed to do, and not just in terms of research as would be revealed.
If this is the case, if I did have sexual interest with Ciney, actually no, that doesn't work because it didn't last long enough.
Before the Discord messages between Jar and Ciney were leaked, Jar's entire, fully edited video in defense of Ciney was leaked online on October 12, 2024 by a creator known as Kumo. This was leaked to Kumo by someone known as Goblin, and Goblin got that video from the source.
This was the first time I ever asked Goblin to look over something for me. This was actually the first time I ever interacted with her. I didn't think she would send it to Kumo after I explicitly told her, don't show it to anyone.
Jar, as he claims, uploaded an earlier—
I'm just gonna take the really brave take right here, and I'm just gonna say it because I see you guys in chat. I don't fucking care what you call Birdie. I don't care. I don't care how you guys refer to Ferret fucker. I don't care. I will not be policing that. I don't give a fuck. I'm blind with rage. I don't care.
Your version to match the leak in a panic. With Jar's video uploaded, the world will never know what his refined video on Ciney could have been, as this rough draft took its place. A rough draft that was immediately poorly received. It is important to note that Jar, even with this draft of the video, did not go through the entirety of the Google Docs on Ciney. Is that supposed to be Professor Dreadlock? He was making statements throughout the video insinuating that he did.
There was something about the Ciney Bear situation that didn't feel right. I'll give you two options. You can take the blue pill and just believe the mainstream opinion about Ciney, or you can take the red pill, and I can show you just how deep this rabbit hole goes. Unfortunately, the doc is so long that most people didn't look at it in its entirety, and if they—
Jar also didn't fucking look at it because what was his excuse? That he's fucking dyslexic and addicted to nicotine and he can't go to sleep without sleepy time calls? Somebody save me. I don't.
They didn't look at it very carefully.
But Jar, the document had all the proof. I mean, look how many pages it had. All that evidence must prove that Ciney's a groomer, right?
Well, actually, no. There's not one shred of evidence that Ciney groomed anyone. Just testimony.
No, I was just asking if that was supposed to be Professor Dreadlock. I don't even know what Professor Dreadlock looks like. I was just asking. I was literally asking a question. It was a question. You guys are... Stop.
While these insinuate that Jar went through the entirety of the docs, later in the video he outright states he did, which is a lie.
After going through both of these massive documents in their entirety, I realized that they're just full of nothing. Oh no, Sunny drew a picture of her character in a sexy outfit. Oh no, Sunny said I like big butts, I cannot let you a minor.
To clarify, did you read that whole doc? Like, did you read, or I know that you didn't read the whole doc, but did you get to the end of that doc?
What happened? No. No.
Okay.
What happened at the end?
There are other elements in this video that are perplexing, such as Jar discussing Creator Power Cynical's accusations and trying to draw parallels as to why Ciney should be forgiven. And then there are also edits of Jar and Ciney in the setting of the casting couch.
Do you mind if I begin?
Dude, come on! Not the fucking board of casting couch with their fucking avatars! Oh my god. Re-education camp now, please.
Am I being recorded?
Actually, sure, I'll ask that. Would you be okay if I record you?
I guess it should be fine.
Okay.
There's also Jar calling it a red flag that Ciney admitted to what she did.
The first big red flag to me was how quickly Ciney admitted to grooming. When it comes to groomers, they never do that.
Even worse is the framing of these two events.
But the thing is, as far as I'm aware, Ciney wasn't hitting on this 17-year-old. She was just cooming with them. Now, I know what some of you are going to say.
Well, we're not saying she groomed a 14-year-old to get with them. She just groomed a 14-year-old to be more comfortable with conversations like this so she could coom.
Don't get me wrong, I thought that at first, but it turns out that the minor was the one being inappropriate first.
And Your Honor, Your Honor, the minor came on to me. Blast from the past, guys.
He kept on pestering Ciney to talk about stuff like this. That was so fucking stupid. Like, oh, the minor made it sexual first. I don't know why I fucking said that. That was like so victim blamey, and I regret saying that. That was the dumbest shit I ever said.
On October 13th, with content of Jar and his exploits in demand, or Jar10 for short, creator Chud Logic, with the leaked Ciney Bear and Jar Discord conversations in hand, went through them in a livestream.
I'll give you a list of questions in text that I'll be asking in the call, so you can get ready with answers when I ask them, I guess if you want to. And then he literally just sends the questions.
The DMs between Jar and Ciney start off unassuming. The rest were nothing of the sort.
I just fucking looked. Oh my fucking god, dude. There's no way. Want to see my cock?
Good one.
It's a joke.
Good
What is
one.
going on, dude? This is like absurd. Each new revelation is more absurd than the last.
Yep.
Ciney, I know it sucks, everything you're going through. You just want it to be over. You want me to finish up my video as soon as possible. But it's better I get this right than fast. I just don't want you to deal with this anymore, and if I take my time with it...
I just want to protect you, my queen. Safe.
He's admitting, dude, he is admitting that he's crafting a video to defend them specifically.
There was an apparent conflict of interest. Jar was not going into this to investigate, but alleviate the burden on Ciney. A motivation for Jar was assumed based off messages such as this one.
Cats.
To add to the absurdness were Star Wars quotes and Sleepytime calls.
Thank you for trying to help me. I do or do not. There is no try.
Literally kill me.
Kill me. It's from Star Wars Episode 5 of the OG trilogy. Let's find out. I just need someone to chat with as I drift off to sleep. You can say no.
As shown below, this call did happen and lasted 28 minutes. It is arguable that Jar did not act entirely professional with Ciney.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah.
Alright, Mamacita, I'll hit you up when I get home.
Chud Logic.
Everyone look in the mirror right now. That is what you are. You are what you are because Jar was trying to be racist and sexualizing a pedophile and called her Mamacita because she was Mexican and he thought it was funny. That is why you are what you are, Mamacitas. Look in the mirror.
Logic was able to get Jar to speak to him live. Initially, they discussed the video and why Jar's semantics throughout it appeared as a defense of Ciney.
You're also trying to fucking lawyer about the meaning of the word grooming, and I'm saying it's irrelevant. It doesn't matter whether or not it's grooming. This behavior is so egregious that all you do when you talk about and argue about whether or not it's grooming is you give the implication that you're defending this person, even if you're claiming that you're not.
I 100% get that. I really should have looked through my video more.
About halfway through the one-on-one confrontation, Chud questions Jar about his motivations with Ciney.
Maybe I do have sexual interest in Ciney. I mean, I'm a straight guy,
Maybe.
on, so I'm going to walk back on that, but I have...
Somebody showed me pictures of what she looks like, too. She's like... You know, she's not even worth it. She's not... I don't think that there's anybody in the world that's worth it when they're doing this fucking sicko, deranged freak shit. But, like, you know, we're hitting like a 3.5 out of 10. Like and I don't even think Jar knew what she looked like. I think that she just had like you know, like a pit crew fucking avatar that he thought was sexy. I think that's what it was. Like, I don't even think he knew what she looked like, which is insane.
I have a girlfriend. I'm not, what part of the logs would you like to go over with me?
And you say, I presume it's some sort of joke, want to see my cock. In fact, I'll tell you what. And then you send a picture of a chicken, of a rooster.
Yeah, that's my humor.
Okay. Do you think it's appropriate to joke about sending a picture of your penis to someone who you're interviewing who's accused of grooming an individual?
Absolutely not.
So why did you do it?
It's just my humor.
The conversation eventually leads to the Sleepytime call.
I like to chat to people on my phone as I fall asleep. It's not a romantic thing at all.
TBT to Prime Kai, you know, the good old days, guys.
Jar goes on to claim that he has Sleepytime calls with anyone, including his roommates, as they help him fall asleep. The story more and more so was becoming less about Ciney, less about Jar's video on Ciney, and then more just about Jar in general because it was now being revealed that interactions like these were common with Jar.
Yo, you're all good. You can finish it up tomorrow, in fact. Yeah. What a cute little pussy.
That was a voice note of Jar left in response to a thumbnail artist after she sent a gif of a cat, brought forward by creator FPS Diesel, who was live with Chud Logic and Jar.
Like, I knew that the way I joked around would eventually catch up to me. This is why I can't hold down a job, to be honest. And yep, this is finally out there.
Jar's statements were not entirely convincing.
No, that is not true. I have no interest in Ciney. I haven't even seen a picture of their face.
About 2 minutes after that statement, Jar says this.
So, I mean, you see a hot cartoon character. I mean, I've admitted that Jaden Animations cartoon is pretty hot. I swear I had no romantic interest in Ciney. I swear.
Dude, I hate when you see a hot cartoon avatar and you just, like, your eyes pop out of your head and you go, oh, God. And then next thing you know, you're defending a ferret fucker. I don't know, dude. I hate when that happens.
Photos of Ciney Barrow 3 were making the rounds online. Chiefly this one where she has a bloody nose. Though
she's literally the Final Fantasy VII girl. I told you guys, I mean it so much. I mean it so much. I meant it when I said it, and I'm going to say it again. Write it down this time, please. Write it down, please. It's so important, you guys. These Discord e-whores that you guys are talking to, they have unwashed hair. They have butt crack fetishes. They have fucking toe jam. They have these fucking disgusting nails that probably have month-old weed residue under them. Like, they're not worth it, you guys. They're not worth it. This is what every Discord girl that you talk to looks like. All the ones that are like, nya nya, nya nya, and you're like tripping over yourself to be like, oh my god, a female.
Has all the IQ of a baked potato, so no, I don't think so.
You missed the crash out.
Iba kumatagot time. What's good, mamacita?
You missed the crash out. Everybody witness, please. Like, you guys don't. Like, she has on like a children's bluey top. Like, these are the Discord e-whores that you guys are gooning over to. And all these bitches are crusty as fuck, okay? Like, Shampoo sits around a campfire and tells scary fucking stories about Ciney Bear's hair, okay? And there are people gooning over her. Come on. Come on. This bitch has the fucking etnies and the Cookie Monster pajama pants. And people are like, oh my god, like, come on. Humana. It's like, ugh, come on. Come on. If you're gonna throw yourself onto the fucking funeral pyre, at least make sure that she's sexy, okay? Come on. If you're literally gonna fucking run off, you know, the fucking pier into the sea, make sure you're doing it for somebody who's hot, okay? What the fuck?
Though Jar contends what he did was not out of attraction, he has had a history of being infatuated with female avatars. Rather, one avatar in particular.
Porn centered around real people, like Jaden Animations. Both Wolfie and Jaden don't like porn being drawn of their...
Also, he's like Jaden Animations avatar is hot. It's literally a stick figure with hair and boobs. What? What? Like, if I did this, like, this is like the equivalent of what we're working with here, you guys. Like, if you were able to get into Jar's Goon folder, this is probably in Jar's Goon folder. Like, no joke. This is in Jar's Goon folder. This image right here it's in Jar's Goon folder. Like, he's like, her avatar is really hot, isn't it? And then this is the avatar. Like, fuck. Come on. Oh my god. I'm sorry. It has like this too, to like signify boobs. It's like, dude, come on. This isn't real. This isn't real. Get me real. You guys, please do.
Characters. Now, I will say that, embarrassingly, Jaden Animations is kind of my YouTube crush. Of course, she's way out of my league. I'm not talking about the real...
You guys, the Beast from Beauty and the Beast, the animated version, is way out of my league. He's just too sexy for me. Come on.
I'm talking about her cartoon character. Now, to be fair, her avatar is quite attractive, and so is Wolfie Chews. But should we really be drawing porn of people if they don't want us to draw porn of them?
That was from a video titled, Should We Draw Porn of Someone's Characters If They Don't Want Us To? And this was from a 2024 Google Doc. Quote, I am 21 now, but I joined his server when I was 17. I was a big fan of Jar. Every Tuesday, he would join his VC for his announcement or chat with his fans. I joined the VC and wanted to ask him for an art role since I greatly enjoy drawing and modeling. He then makes a joke in a public voice call, drawing his OC violating stuff to Jaden Animations. The people in the call started freaking out before he asked my age. I said I was 17. He then tried to backtrack and ask for a drawing of Jaden lifting her shirt in a sexy pose. This means he continued requesting me to draw this for him and to give me the art role. He sent me a link in my DMs to a Google search.
Guys, this is really important. Does anybody have a sexy drawing of Sai's character? Anybody? Really important question. Really important question. Like, what the fuck is this? I'm gonna crash out.
Jaden Animations.
I already did.
I thought this was okay and drew it for him the next day. Unquote. This took place in 2021. The author of the doc also shared a video recording of the Discord messages with Jar. In here, Jar states, quote, thanks so much, OMG, you made porn of Jaden for me. Unquote. The doc author responds, quote, yeah, I was 17 at the time and wanted to
And then he doesn't respond and then hits up with the Merry Christmas. Fuck.
get that robot art role. Unquote. Jar did not respond directly to that message.
I didn't know how to respond to that because, well, I didn't have any interest in this person. I thought not checking someone's age before having them draw, even something that could be put into a thumbnail, could be seen as questionable.
The doc includes the images in question. Due to the softcore nature of the image, Jar believes it was for a thumbnail but does not remember the specifics.
Like, I'm pretty sure I didn't ask for that because, like, I mean, it's clear.
We were gonna put porn on a thumbnail. The mind of a gooner is such a depraved place to be, you guys. Such a depraved, fucking vile place to inhabit. Deranged. Actually deranged. Unhinged behavior. We need to reopen asylums and we need to lower the criteria for involuntary detainment immediately. Immediately. I want to see asylums in every city filled to the brim with these people. Please.
Clearly something that could be put in a thumbnail. I don't think you can put something like that in a thumbnail. That's one thing I really hate about accusations like this. They say you did this, and it's like, well, I can't prove a negative.
Going back to the Discord logs, Jar does refer to it as porn instead of a thumbnail. There are also these images from the author speaking to someone else that was allegedly in that call that corroborated that Jar did request a pornographic image of Jaden. This was posted by creator DeviantArt that also interviewed the author of the doc.
DeviantArt, we know him. That guy's a pussy. That's crazy. Broken clocks and shit like that. Wow. That DeviantArt guy is a pussy. Is that the one whose dog died and that's why he bitched out of a debate? Is that the same one? Is that the same one? I think that if I had a debate scheduled with somebody and my dog fucking died, I think I would just be like, yo, I need to reschedule. I don't think I'd be like, yo, my dog just fucking biffed it. I'm not going to have the debate. Like, also, did his dog even die? I don't know. Like,
There are more screenshots like this one of Jar sending fart fetish art. The user in the screenshot alleges that this was sent to them.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Hang on. This is actually what's in Jar's Goon folder. I totally fucking forgot. You guys forgot to correct me. Hang on. Allow me to fix my image here. Let's give her some hair, you know. She's gotta look nice, and then we gotta get her dress, and then we have to signify that it's a woman, obviously. These look more like pecs. She's just really buff, I guess. And then we got our cute little arms. We have claws, actually. We have claws. And then here's our little Grinch feet. And then I totally forgot, guys, about, like, the fart fumes. My bad. She's farting. That's my bad. She's farting. My bad. There we go. That's actually what's in Jar's Goon folder. So sorry for spreading misinformation. My fucking bad, guys. I'm so sorry.
They were 15 years old and that Jar knew of their age. But there is far more to Jar's history than this. On October 22nd, 2022, creator Coben Seeth premiered a near hour-long video on Jar. This contained an interview with him, where many others corroborated his habits and actions. The first segment is about Jar's racist comments, Jar saying the N-word, doing blackface, and the outro song from his—
I love that inflection. The N-word. I loved that inflection. That was good.
Old videos.
Oh, so your thumbnail maker is either a racist white person or a according to you. I decided to reveal my true colors. I just—
Not the blackface robot.
The robot am in fact black.
As for Jar's old outro song that was believed to be directly inspired by the hymn of the Republic, it turns out Jar had a different inspiration.
Just the robot marches on.
And before you say, hey Beckett, that's just the Battle Hymn of the Republic, what are you talking about, bro? It was noted by several sources that this rendition bears a striking similarity to the rendition in American History X.
Jew by Jew by Jew, the white man marches on.
Oh no, that
What's he gonna do next? Make like the outro to his videos the 14 words? Is that coming next? The 14 words? What is it? The Cookie Monster problem? Is that coming soon as well? Cookie Monster's paradox. What else we got in there? Blood and soil. E-girls will not replace us. Like, we're not very subtle. Subtlety is an art, unfortunately.
That's perfectly understandable, and that is accurate. And when I heard that racist rendition of it, I thought, oh, I'm going to make my own rendition of this song.
The next section of the
Dude, I literally, wow, divine inspiration. I heard this really racist song, and I was like, you know what? I like that. And I think I like it so much, I'm going to make my own version. Like,
video is titled Sex Pest. While it does not include the Jaden accusations, as that was only being explored during this period, it does bring light to a lesser spoken event, and paints a picture of how often Jar makes these sorts of comments.
Jar asking about women's pussies is nothing new. He did it all the time when we would BC, like, oh god, back when Peaches was still around. He used to ask us all sorts of inappropriate shit, and people kind of...
And this is why Lyle Convoy and Jar actually have beef, you guys. No one's gonna say it, but I'll say it. It's because they were both e-gooting over Peaches. They were fighting for her honor. Lyle Convoy was running around with his fucking Transformers toy sword, like freaking out, being like, no, Jar, that's my whore. How dare you? How dare you? That's my Sleepytime call mistress. The fuck is wrong with you? That's actually why they fell out. Fun fact. Nobody's brave enough to say it. I'll say it.
They just rolled their eyes, and it was like, it's just Jar. He's too stupid to be a problem, so like, just roll with the punches.
While there already is a fair number of documented events of this sort of thing happening with Jar, there are few events of people interacting with him in person. That's where VidCon 2023 comes in. To preface this, creator Spotter was in hot water for their own controversy. Creators like Jar were covering this. However, Jar's original thumbnail implied the events were far worse than they seemed. I was just looking to get a cupcake is a reference to the exposed pedophile creator EDP445 saying this.
Oh, I was actually coming out here to pick up a cupcake.
With Jar implying...
Wasn't it Xanderhall that made a video segment about this?
The exposed pedophile creator EDP445
and the fucking...
saying this.
Oh, I was actually...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Xanderhall made a video about this, and the thumbnail was racist versus pedophile. It was like one of his only good thumbnails. The one good piece of Xanderhall content.
Coming out here to pick up a cupcake.
With Jar implying Spotter's crimes were as grievous as EDP's through the thumbnail, creators in this community messaged Jar displeased about it.
The fallout from this thumbnail was actually pretty significant, and it's become its own little bit of Jar lore within the art commentary community. It actually even ended his friendship with another creator who goes by Harley. But personally, I think the far more interesting story is the fallout that occurred during VidCon. Jar begins by making it clear his intentions are to talk about the current drama. Mally is not very receptive to that. However, when she refuses a VC, Jar makes the very sensible move of suggesting they meet up for drinks, and then possibly going to his hotel room.
Jar's messages to creator Mally Malware read, quote, "We could talk in person at VidCon, just me and you over drinks. Maybe you could come to my hotel room with my lol JK," unquote. Mally responds, quote, "No way. I'm not going to spend VidCon time on that sort of thing. I want to focus on holiday stuff," unquote. Prior to these messages earlier that month were messages of Jar stating, quote, "Nice. Can't wait for you to see how buff I am," unquote, which he got no response.
Jar's pleas for meeting up become even more desperate, at one point saying he wouldn't threaten or berate her for not getting in a VC with him.
Guys, I think that we should go and get drinks. Like, it'll be really fun. I really think we should get drinks, guys. We should. I promise I'm not gonna like rape you or anything. I promise. I'm not gonna do that. We should go and get drinks though. Like, you don't have to worry. You know, you don't have to cover your drink or anything. It just, it'd be kind of fun. It'd be kind of fun. I promise. I promise I'm not gonna murder you or anything. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'll leave my chloroform at home. No Rohypnol here. But no, seriously, we should go and get drinks. So, we should do that.
Mally and others corroborate that they felt uncomfortable with Jar and tried to enjoy the event while still being on the lookout for him. One of these creators was Ponder Sprocket, who had an interaction with Jar.
Ponder would be approached by Jar, who she did not recognize. They'd have a quick conversation, during which he'd mention he was also a YouTuber. When she asked, "Oh, what's your channel?" he responded, "Just a robot," gripped her hand tightly, and then laughed manically while walking away.
Side note, it has been corrected by a different creator that Jar did not laugh maniacally.
But one thing is for certain, upon hearing the name Just a Robot, Ponder exclaimed, "Oh god," and tried to pull away.
The kicker is he did it again this year. But another
two of our friends, yeah.
There are many instances where Jar mishandles social situations outside of the ones that involve sexual comments. A reason for this could be his autism.
No, I want to make this clear. I'm not using this as an excuse, but just as an explanation. I'm not saying this completely means what I'm doing is okay. But not only do I have autism and dyslexia, so the communication between people...
Autism and dyslexia, deadly combo, by the way. Double homicide. Because, like, reading social cues... Dyslexic and autistic, you're fucked. Reading, social, Forget about it. Forget about it. In his defense, Your Honor.
People, especially through text, is horrible. But on top of that, I was pretty much homeschooled all my life, so I didn't really get to interact with people.
Jar goes on to describe how he's lost jobs because of this sort of thing, and that he eventually would stop interacting with coworkers altogether. The final sections of the video covers the somewhat dichotomous nature of Jar, an overly confident drama tuber that wins all of his conflicts against the reality of everything shown in the video.
The reason that Just a Robot has been involved in so many fucking dramas is because as a drama is nearing its end, what Jar will do is jump in waving his banner saying, "Don't worry guys, Just a Robot's here," when the battle is already won. And the only way Jar has been able to continue this grift is by parroting the takes that have already won the day. Which is exactly what happened in the Ciney Bear drama, by the way. Just a Robot saw Chud Logic covering it and laughing at Birdie and assumed that meant public opinion was turning. And then he just simply stole Kumu's opinions. Unfortunately for him, Kumu's opinions on the topic were fucking retarded.
Copency ties Jar's overconfidence and the shield he's had to the various egregious, easily disprovable false allegations made on him over the course of his time online.
Jar's history includes some of the most insane false allegations I have ever seen, including in one instance a grooming accusation against a niece who does not exist. What were the Fluffy Turbo allegations?
Fluffy Turbo and Chaos 55T came out of hiding to make up false allegations about Jar grooming and sexually abusing his niece, who doesn't exist.
As has been shown throughout this video, Jar always gravitates to drama content,
Malcolm
partly
has
because
all
he
the
enjoys it
IQ
and
of
thought
a
he was
baked
good at it.
potato, so no, I don't think so.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
You would let him take me to a second location.
Literally, I hate you. Everybody witnessed. That's so funny. Thank you, Green. Thank you. Great joke. Great jokes.
I guess I convinced myself I was good at it because I was like, I made it that far in drama content. Maybe it is my calling. And, I'm not gonna lie. Drama content can be kind of fun.
Another aspect is Jar's vengeful nature. This is where Copen Seeds plays a clip from a different interview.
Deep down, Jar is deeply, deeply vengeful.
Every time I go to bed and I'm about to fall asleep, I just feel angry about sometimes things that have happened 10 years ago, and sometimes I feel like revenge is the only thing that keeps me going.
I asked Jar to expand on that statement.
I do have a habit of holding grudges, and I want to make this clear because I didn't make it clear the first time. I don't hold grudges against like someone who just called me something mean in a comment section. That's not who I'm concerned with. I'm concerned with people who spread around like serious allegations about me or about people I know.
By the end of October, Jar had leaked a full interview between him and Ciney. This mirrored Jar's Discord messages with her.
What you did was bad, very bad. You better thank your vagina. If you had a PP, you would be. Oh man, it would not be good for you if you had a PP.
I'm public number one now, so like I can't make videos.
If you had a wing
I have no friends, so like what do I do?
If you had a wiener.
Do with my time.
Doma.
Also on display was Jar's arrogance, calling the audience stupid, claiming he has files upon files on his opposition like Badman.
And I'm guessing you didn't fully grasp what the word groomer meant, right?
I think anyone who was watching my videos might be able to discern that, because
if you could be so lucky, do you know how dumb these people are? So, do you know about the DC comic Tower of Babel?
I don't.
Batman's computer gets hacked by, I believe, Ra's al Ghul, and basically Batman on his computer had a file called Tower of Babel, and in that file was a bunch of folders on each of the Justice League members with like a list of all.
The folders are just like mean pictures of them being farted on. Like the information that he has on his ops are like crudely drawn stick figures that say like "I hate you, bitch" written all over it. Like he just has a burn book. Like, okay.
All of their weaknesses and how to take them down. Yeah, I have that, but for ArtCC people.
This confidence was juxtaposed to the reality of Jar's incompetence, a running theme in videos covering him, especially with the inexplicable comments he makes.
You were just a bit bi-curious, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You were just bi-curious for adults and minors. That's all it was. She was just bi-curious, guys. Oh my god, we're so close.
Well, once I kiss an Italian guy, but that's not important right now. But after this...
What?
Yeah,
that makes sense. Well, once I kiss an Italian guy, but that's not important right now.
Oh my god! Oh. Does Professor Dreadlock know about this infidelity? Mamma mia. Buongiorno. That's so fucking funny, dude. That's so fucking funny. Just a robot confirmed gay. Oh my god. You're kidding. You're kidding. You're kidding. Why would you say that? Why would you say that? Most important question. Do you think it was like a Guido or do you think it was actually an Italian? Like, do you think it was like a gorilla, like a juice head? Was it a Guido? Was it an Italian stallion, you guys, or was it actually like an Italian person? Just a Robot on Jersey Shore reunion when? That's so funny.
Now, but after this, I need to go for a little bit because I need to take a dump.
Sure.
Yeah, okay, so it might just be gas.
Oh, dude, you have to... It's just like everything...
Bro, guys, I'm gonna have to go for a minute. I think I'm gonna shit my pants. Okay, we just gas. We're good. We're good.
Comes to his mind, he just has to say.
I have a girlfriend. I love her to death. She was 90 pounds when I met her, and she's just so amazing.
Did he just say she was 90 pounds when I met her? Did he just say that? Did he just say that?
I have a girlfriend. I love her to death. She was 90 pounds when I met her, and
what the fuck? He's not a real person. He's not a real person. He's not real. He's not real. Just a robot can't hurt you, Malcolm. He's not real. Oh my god. Yeah, dude, I met my girlfriend. I love her a lot. She was 90 pounds, size 30 waist, you know, about 4'11 and a quarter, maybe like 4'11 and a half if she was wearing shoes. Her hair was about 12.68 inches long. Like, oh my god. Oh my god, he's giving like the fucking stats of his girlfriend. Bro, please, bro, please. He's not real. He's not real. He can't hurt me. He can't hurt me. He's not real. He's not real. Oh. I would like to wake up now. I would like to wake up now. Oh. Crawling in my skin. Oh god, I have literal fucking tears in my eyes. I have real tears in my eyes. I like that he added, she was 90 pounds when I met her. What do you mean? What do you mean? Did you preserve her in amber? Is it just like a stuffed blow-up doll? What do you mean when I met her? What do you mean? What does that mean? What does that even mean? Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow.
And she's just so amazing.
Oh, she was 90 pounds.
So I'm at the pool, just relaxing. 16-year-old girl shows up in her bikini. I realize I have to get the fuck out of there right now because like I'm not gonna be paying attention. I'm gonna daydream and look in her general direction.
Oh god. You guys. No, dude, it's like, you guys ever seen the movie The House That Jack Built? It's a really good movie. It's you know, it's supposed to be kind of a spin-off of Dante's Inferno. And he's a crazy serial killer, obviously, and so he kills all these people and he puts all their bodies in this freezer and he stitches them together Frankenstein style to make like a house. It's called The House That Jack Built. And when the house is finally built, you know, he can open the door and he descends into hell, but it's, you know, symbolic of him being killed. But nonetheless, I'm imagining like that's literally what Jar has, is he has like an entire room and it's like the basement of the church in Jeepers Creepers, and it's like all the different body parts of all the women, you guys. And when he says 90 pounds, it's because that's the torso. That's just the torso. Oh my god! 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 What's in the fucking box, Jar? What's in the box?
And then suddenly a situation is going to happen. So I realize, like, whenever I see a 16-year-old girl in a bikini blonde at the pool, I'm like, whoop, time to go home.
For that last clip, Jar has given the context that he was fearful out of paranoia and not because of lust.
I try to avoid the situation. I wasn't attracted.
Dude, call me not so erudite the way I'm about to get kicked in the fucking head by a horse and reset my entire memory. I pray to God every day that if early onset Alzheimer's exists, it gets me first, bro. Please. I would love the eternal bliss of not being able to remember any of this shit. Please. Oh my god. Just for that, I'm taking like 4 Benadryls just to accelerate the process.
That he was fearful out of paranoia and not because of lust.
I try to avoid the situation. I wasn't attracted to her. Nothing like that. I just got out of the water.
It is no surprise that the many enemies Jar has made through his time online are jumping on the opportunity to trounce him, especially when he's made comments such as these in the past. Quote, I can make a video and put them all 6 feet under. Unquote. Jar has left voice notes with similar spirit.
To give you some perspective, I responded to Doodle Tones roughly over half a decade ago. I was a little guy back then. She's still receiving harassment to this day. Mal, I understand you're new to being a public figure. Everything you say and do, well, it will be brought up. You're not a small person anymore. What you say has consequences. I've been in plenty of dramas before, all of which I've won, and I've heard the same lines over and over and over.
I need a meme. Quick. everybody get to the mines. All of my strongest, talented Malcord kittens, get to the mines quickly. I need the meme where it's, "Are you winning, son?" And I need Lio Convoy going into the room, and it's Jar at the computer. And in the next frame, I need Jar like turned
Malcolm
around
has all the IQ
in
of
the
a
chair.
baked potato, so no, I don't think so.
This is Christian levels of autism.
Even worse, because for all we know, Just a Robot has fucked his mom. So for the worst, you know, it can only get worse from here. But thank you nonetheless, Bionic. But so I want Lao Convoy being like, "Are you winning, son?" And then I want the next frame to be Jar turning around in the chair. And I want him to like, I don't know. He's got to be doing something crazy. He's got to be doing something crazy though. I don't know, like huffing farts. You know, like how people huff whippets. He has like a compressed can of like Belle Delphine's farts or something. I can see it clearly. I can see it clearly. Quick, get to work. Get to work. Get to work.
Again, you guys do not understand how much I've been pulling my punches.
While Jar's current situation did bring catharsis to those that had long-standing displeasure with him, the resulting fallout of all this created a mix of mockery and frustration towards Jar. In January 2025, he uploaded a video that included an apology and gave his side of the story for a multitude of claims against him.
I'm not going to sugarcoat things. I fucked up. I really dropped the ball in this situation. I can't even say that I was manipulated or enabled to get involved with the Ciney drama.
I literally was just too horny to function because her cartoon avatar was so hot. Imagine being like a medieval warrior, like, I don't know, you're like a knight, like a Templar knight or some shit like that, and you fought hard, you know, to defend hearth and home. You're just worn down. You've spent your entire life fighting to preserve your bloodline, and finally you look across all of Europe and you see that it's Rome. You've done it. You've done it, okay? Like, you preserve the bloodline. And then, you know, as you're on your deathbed and you sort of fade off into the distance, and the Grim Reaper is like, "Time to go," you know, and you're, well, I guess, like, did I do a good job preserving my bloodline? And the Grim Reaper's like, "No, your great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandchild is gonna defend an internet pedophile who has a sexy cartoon avatar, but the cartoon avatar really isn't even that hot." And the sexy cartoon avatar girl actually groomed multiple children, and her roommate fucked a ferret. And he's just like, "What? Put me back! Put me back! Put me back! I have to stop this!"
Because both my roommate and my girlfriend and even my neighbor told me that what I was doing was stupid and reckless. When Himpleton explained this to me, that was the moment everything hit me. Oh my god, I can't
imagine having an epiphany from Himpleton. Like, imagine Himpleton being your saving grace. You're ascending to heaven, the pearly gates open, and you're like, "Ah," and then Himpleton's just like, "I told you so," and you're like, "Oh my god, no!" You're like, turn around, start running. You're like, "No, I want to go to hell. I want to go to hell, please, please."
Believe what I have done, and I'm so sorry for it. I should have done better research.
The top comments in this video are also a mix of mockery and frustration. Many comments citing not only his video in defense of Ciney, but also the elements around it, such as his lack of research and lack of professionalism. And though Jar claims he was not flirting with her, the commenters do not seem to believe it. At the time of writing, Jar has only posted a single video on his channel after this one, explaining that his channel was shortly hacked. Likely due to a lack of uploads and the fallout of the Ciney video, Jar's main channel is getting less than 100,000 views a month, with Social Blade only showing a—
Well, and then he uploaded that amazing video about abortion, you guys. Like, he's making really serious content now, so he's willing to sacrifice his viewership in order to talk about things that really matter. Like, what was the one that he posted today about Asian people? What was that one? What was that one? That was a very important topic, and I'm glad that he addressed it. Just a robot. I'm glad that he addressed it. It's about time. It's about time. Which channel was that on? Just a Robot Abortion. Oh yeah, it's this one. Here we go. Yeah, so we have, wow, so the abortion political spectrum, very important. Very important. We're also talking about global warming for some reason. That's really cool. I really like that. I think it's very important. I think it's very important that Just a Robot is talking about these very serious, very important things. You know what I mean? Like, it's really important. He uploaded literally 13 hours ago, he uploaded a video. American History X still has something to teach us. I don't even know. And then he's got an awful lot of South Park clips in here. I'm not watching that. You can't make me watch that.
Loss of subscribers since December of 2023. This is a result of arrogance and ego. An inflated ego that has been fed year after year of surviving petty squabbles that hardly required research or professionalism. Jar was not prepared to handle a story that had weight to it, and thus was crushed by it.
Wow, we're free. That was That was honestly, unironically, like, not even exaggerating a little bit. Like, I'm not being hyperbolic in my speech when I say this at all. I think that was truthfully, like, the worst thing that's ever happened to me. I would rather die 1,000 deaths. I would rather be raked over a bed of hot coals. I would rather have, you know, needles shoved under my nails. I would rather have the blood eagle performed on me. I would rather wear the heretic's fork for a year than have to watch that video again. Everyone's like, you get more like right wing when you get older, and I'm like, I don't think it's when you get older. I think it's when you become embroiled in the most depraved and dysgenic individuals like that the world has to offer. It's suddenly I'm just like, I actually support the idea of alligator Alcatraz, but it has to be for people in the art commentary community. You know, I'm not concerned about immigrants. I'm not concerned about like fucking MS-13. I'm not concerned about transgender people in the military. Like, no. I want an alligator Alcatraz for everybody who is in the art commentary community. That's what I want. And I think that I I think that I could actually run an incredibly successful platform on this. I think that I could I think that I could do it. I think that I could do it. I just feel very violently unwell. Just violently unwell. Violently not good.